You know, we're so focused on trying to make more money, make more sales, pick up the phone more, run more ads that we forget as Muslims, we have opportunities with us that could allow us to make more money, but we just don't take advantage of it. Listen, all these habits have completely changed my life and elevated my wealth, allowed me to see money, not because of who I am today, but because Allah allowed me to make the sort of money that I make. These habits changed my life and allowed me to have the blessings. Allah opened doors that I never imagined could have opened. And I believe it's because of these habits that I'm about to share with you today. Now, the business value content is of course important. How to do sales, how to pick up the phone, how to get a client on, how to do X and X and X, of course. But as Muslims, these videos are the sort of videos that we need to have fundamentals of. We need to understand these fundamentals. And if we have these in place, everything else is so much easier. So let's start with number one. Wallahi, I promise you, this is not just for the video. I'm saying, wallahi, I did this exact thing. And to this day, I share this with everyone. That before I started my business, alhamdulillah, at 25 years age, I started my recruitment company, I scaled it. Today, I do business with some of the biggest companies in the world. Could never have imagined it. But I believe it's because right in the beginning, when I left my job, I was making £70,000 a year, by the way. I left that job to start my own company from my living room. So I didn't have, a ton of opportunities available for me. My intention was simple. I wanted my business for me to get closer to Allah. That intention was pure. Like, I really believe in my heart, if today I'm sure I could, waver with my intention, this, you never know, right? But that's that one intention that I know I really believed in that intention. And only Allah knows your intentions, to be honest with you, right? But I really wanted my business to make me a better Muslim. And that's what I will share with you, that a habit that right in the beginning, make your intention that whatever you're going to do makes you a better Muslim. So if you're going to start a business, if you're going to do X, you want blessings in it, it should make you a better Muslim. Because if it's not, well, everything in our life should make us a better Muslim. That's what it is, right? Now, number two, I have never been the sort of person to wake up early. Now, by the way, I'm not talking about Fajr Salah. I, of course, will wake up for Fajr Salah. I'll go back to sleep. I love my sleep, okay? But this was around March time, in 6 months into starting my own company. I started waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning shifted my work, my blessings, everything. It felt like I had so much time in the day when I was waking up in the morning, until 12 o'clock. It was like I got all my work done. 5 a.m. to 12 o'clock, I was done. We know it, right? From the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we know that the mornings are blessed for us, and we should work hard and get our work done. And, I felt it. I really felt it. And I share it with you that a habit that helped me and elevated me to a different level was I started waking up at 5 a.m., getting my work done. I fell in bad habits again because 3 months later, I started waking up late, and, I made a lot of money. And so I was like, I like my sleep. But every time I want to get back on it, I wake up early and it completely changes my business, my income. It changes everything. Now, number three, I would do every single day. And some days when I didn't do it, I would feel it. Like, I would be like, something doesn't feel right today. And it was because I didn't do this one thing. Okay. Number three, I would make dua to Allah every day, that, Ya Allah, make this day good for me. And guys, man, like, it sounds so simple. You just make dua to Allah, like, like every day, like, just, Ya Allah, make this day easy. And the day would go easy, the day would go smooth, no issues, no problems, no nothing, and then there'd be a day and I'd feel like I'd feel a burden, like something is just not right. And that day I would think back and yeah, it was the day that I didn't make dua, like I forgot, it just slipped my mind. And so making dua to Allah has been powerful. It shifted me. It's every single day in the morning, just a simple dua of, Ya Allah, make this day good for me. I've got this coming up, that coming up. Allah's there for you, man. Make dua to Allah and Allah will shift and open up doors that you never imagined could have opened up. Now, number four was something that I was doing a lot, to be fair. And something that I need to get into the routine of. Again, by the way, it's not to say that I don't do this. Of course I do this. But I was doing this a lot. And, sometimes it's okay for me to show up in front of you guys and say, I have bad days. I'm not perfect. I don't sit in front of you as in front of the camera and I'm perfect and, you guys are evil or bad. Not by any means. You're way better than me. I assure you guys that, right? But I would make salah in the masjid a lot. Dhuhr and Asr was normal, right? Like, of course, we know that Isha and Fajr has to be Like as a man, like we have to make salah in the masjid for Isha and Fajr. But Dhuhr and Asr was one of those where, how can I not go to Dhuhr and Asr Jamaat when I'm trying to be a better Muslim and Allah has blessed me with a business and Allah has blessed me left, right, center, opening doors up? How can I not at the least take 15 minutes out and go to Jamaat? And so I would say that, guys, like things like that, just having that mindset, how can I not do X when Allah is blessing me so much? Allah will only bless you more. Like it's like it's a hack. You do one thing and Allah blesses you even more. And I've seen it, man. I've seen it and I share it with you guys that these habits so like took me to a different level. Now, number 5 is an interesting one, and it's probably not something that comes to our mind a lot. And these are things that I don't want it to make it, very obvious, because then it's, the value's not there in the video, right? And obviously, if you value all of that, like the video, and let me know in the comments things that you guys do and things that have helped you and things maybe that you're going to implement, because that helps me understand and engage with you guys as well. Something I'm trying to do actually is engage with all you guys that are commenting under the YouTube videos. Something I used to do but I haven't been doing, and I'm trying to get into good habits again. So please do comment. One, it helps the video, and 2, I actually want to engage with my audience a lot more, like the good old days as well. So number 5 is I try to be there for my family. I try to be there for my parents. Allah yarhamu, my father has now passed away 3 months ago. But being there for my family is one of the most beautiful things that you could do as a man, as a woman, as a child. And I would say that habit, just being there present for your mother or your father. And again, like, when you're doing khair, when you're doing good, Allah blesses it, right? You leave something for the sake of Allah, you then increase in the good that you do. And the good doesn't just have to be in salah, increasing in your acts of worship. Even just being there for your parents. Your mother wants to go to the shops, you take her to the shops. But in your head, you make intention and you're like, man, alhamdulillah, Allah blessed me to have my own business. And now because of my own business, I'm able to take my mother to the shops. And what a blessing. Guess what? Allah blesses you more. You're thankful. You're doing a good deed. And you're there for your parents, man. Like, what could be a better honor than being there for your parents? And so, yeah, 100% number 5. Just being there present for my family, as well as my wife and my child as well, and helping raising your children is, listen, it's one of the most important acts that we do as people, right? So number 5, being there for my family, being present for my family has most definitely increased the blessings that I've had in my businesses. Now, number 6 might be very obvious, but I will reiterate it, okay? And that is leaving off all harm. Like, even if it's gray, even if I'm like not sure, you know what, it's not worth it. Like, I don't need more money, but I don't want to do something wrong that will be bad to me. It's haram or questionable, or stay away from the gray matters. We know about this, right? And so I don't want to go into specifics, but there will be many situations where I'm like, I'm not sure, but forget it. Don't worry about it. Like, who cares? Like, money. Again, you leave something for the sake of Allah, Allah gives you something better. I've seen it many times. I've left something for the sake of Allah. It's a grey matter. I'm not sure. It's probably not going to be great for me. Leave it. 2-3 weeks later, doors open up and you're like, subhanallah. Allah is the best of planners. Allah is in control of everything. So why would I even doubt it? Leave it off. Allah will give it more to you, and have yaqeen. Have yaqeen that Allah is going to give you more. You will be very, very surprised. Allah will give you more. Now, number 7, I will just touch upon quite quickly, and I can't not say it. And I obviously don't want to go into details about it, but just giving back. Giving back for the sake of Allah. Profits made. Give back for the sake of Allah. Do what you can. Help the people around you. Do as much as you can. Even if it's a small act, it will help you and your business and obviously your afterlife, right? But it will help your business as well, and Allah will definitely give you more. And so most definitely give in small acts of charity, even if it's not that much. Try to do a little bit if you can. So number 8 and number 9 are probably the most important, and I leave the most important until the end. And these aren't necessarily things that you physically do, because habits don't have to be things that you will do every day physically. Sometimes as Muslims, it's things that, like our intention, right? So number 8, I'm going to put as trusting Allah Azza wa Jal and having full faith and full yaqeen in Allah's plan. And many times in business, something goes wrong. Many times things don't go your way. But when you turn around and say, alhamdulillah, man, like Allah's, yeah, of course, like this happened, I lost money, but no, it's coming from somewhere else, or there's a blessing coming, or Allah just saved me, alhamdulillah, man, Allah saved me. That's like just mindset from like even a non-Muslim will say, that mindset is crazy. I can't believe you guys have that mindset. Like what? Nothing upsets you? Nothing bothers you? No, because it's Allah's plan, right? We just got saved from something actually. So having that mindset that you believe in Allah and you believe in Allah's plan, man, you will be like a solid entrepreneur, right? And the last one, in whatever you get, in whatever success you get, in whatever, just being able to wake up and do the business and do something for yourself, whatever, be thankful to Allah. When you are thankful to Allah, Allah blesses you more. Allah opens up more doors for you. And so always be thankful for whatever you get. If you get blessed with something, remind yourself always, it isn't me that this is allowing. Like, I've done the work, yes, but if Allah didn't allow me to have this money, the money would have come. Allah blessed me. Man, Allah's blessed me with so much. Really be thankful for that and be thankful for all your blessings. Allah will give you more bounties. For sure, if you like this video, share with your family and your friends. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. As you guys know, we're going strong. Like, we've been going strong for the last month and we will keep going. So share with your family and friends. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.